Hey guys, Beth here. I wanted to take a moment. It's bedtime. I just got my kids to sleep, but I want to take a moment and talk to you about some of my favorite back to school necessities that I like to use for my kids. And one of them is going to be this Smash lunchbox. It's like a little, I guess, lunch container. And it does have 3 compartments because I don't know if your kids are like mine. There are some foods that my kids don't like to touch other foods. So the little 3 compartments come in handy, and it makes it nice and easy to separate food, and it slides right into that backpack, and then they can just take this to lunch and enjoy it. So that's from Smash. And it does, I believe it did come with like little containers in it, but who knows what my kids did with this, because we've had this for a few years. It definitely lasts a long time. Another thing that I like to keep in stock, because I dread and I fear, do you know what I'm talking about? You know, when you see a kid going like this, especially if you have elementary school age kids. Yeah, that's right, lice. It's very common in elementary school, so I like to treat it before it even happens. I use tea tree oil in my kid shampoo. I put about 10 to 15 drops depending on the bottle size. I shake it up, and lice hate the smell of tea tree oil, so it kind of helps. It doesn't treat lice if you already have lice, but it does help prevent them because they don't like it. But on occasion, a lice, or louse, whatever they're called, might sneak in. And another thing that I keep in handy with me for years is this lice guard comb. I had one with my 2 oldest, who are now 19 and 16, and something happened to it. And when my 2 youngest, who are now 9 and 5, got in elementary school, I knew I needed one of these things. And let me tell you just why. This isn't just a normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill lice comb. No. Do you hear that? Now, it does send a little electric shock, and like me touching it, I can feel the little charge. It doesn't hurt when you run it through their hair. Just make sure it's dry hair. But what happens is, if it catches a lice, or even if it's able to catch an egg, it stops. It no longer beeps, and it basically fries the baby, so that it's less that you have to clean out. Some people think I'm a little weird, but I do kind of check my kids with this periodically because I am paranoid of lice. So those are 2 ways that I prevent that in my home. Another thing that I like is this colander silver. It is, you can get it over the counter. I found mine at my local HEB, and it just helps build their immune system. I was trying to find, and I think I might need to buy some more, elderberry syrup. Elderberry syrup has really high vitamin C, so that if you feel that they're getting sick, you start giving them elderberry, and it helps build up their immune system. This is for, my daughter's very, very prone to strep throat. So when I see her throat starting to get red, she had it 12 times in like a 9-month period. So I check her throat very often. When I see it starting to get red, I give her a little teaspoon of this for a couple days, and it helps it go away. It's kind of like a little natural antibiotic type thing. And 3 skin sticks that I have to keep in stock is the Healer Skin Stick. This is made with shea butter and different types of essential oils, and it's good for everything from cuts and bruises and bumps and scrapes and all that stuff that can happen out on that playground during recess. This is definitely a necessity. And getting kids back in the routine of sleeping before school, I absolutely need the Sleepy Sleep Stick. My kids usually, after the bath, they put this on their temples, right there on their temples, a little bit behind their ears, and usually within about 20 minutes, they're nice and relaxed, and they can go to bed very easily with this and be ready bright and early for the next day of school. This is one of my favorites, especially during winter time when you've got those colds and flus. I'll put some on their forehead, sometimes on their chest or on their wrist. And this is going to help fight off and ward off those colds and flus that other people around them may have. It kind of just has good essential oils and shea butter and all that good stuff. And some people, you know, you can put it on your neck, or, you know, some people put it underneath their nose. It just helps fight it off from other people. So if you're interested in any of these products, you can visit my Posh website for the skin sticks. Like I said, the colander silver I did find at my local HEB, but if you have a health store, you can find the colander silver and the elderberry syrup. Can't talk tonight. And then the Smash lunchbox, I believe I got it at my HEB, or maybe it was Walmart. I don't quite remember, but I'm sure you can find it on Amazon or something like that. And as far as tea tree oil, you can either get it from, if you have a friend that sells doTERRA or Young Living or any other essential oil companies, you can ask them for it. I did get this because it's a big bottle, and I couldn't find my other one recently. And school's starting Monday, so I needed this for their shampoo like now. So I went to Walmart and I found it over the counter there in the pharmacy section. And I believe I found this at Walmart also. And there it goes flying. So thank you guys for watching my little back to school edition. If you guys have any other products that you feel is needed in your home, be sure to comment below. I would love to hear what they are. Y'all have a good night.